Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoes.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another stout review. Hard to believe we're 10 days into this. We've only got 2 short weeks left. Today is, what is today? December 11th, so 14 days of stoutness left. We're chugging along, having a great time. Tonight we're gonna check out another local beer from one of my favorite breweries in Southern California, Modern Times. This is Beastmaster, and this can is amazing, as per usual with Modern Times. This is a 13% alcohol by volume Imperial Stout, brewed with coconut and coffee added. Modern Times makes amazing stouts. If you guys have never had Monsters Park and their barrel-aged variants, you need to check them out. They're quite easy to obtain. They've got a couple whaley beers, Monster Tones being one of them. That one is tough to get. I've never had that. It's a beer that I would love to have someday. They've got some other variants that they were offering to Theory members that are kind of hard to get, but other than that, most barrel-aged Monsters Park beers are fire, and they're easily obtainable. So if you've not had any stouts from Modern Times, definitely check them out. They can a bunch of stuff now too, which is awesome. They do a lot of nitro cans. They do all kinds of awesome stuff. So this was canned on January 24th of this year, so we're almost a year old. This can actually came courtesy of my man Craig, so thank you, sir. Let's get into this one. I loves me some Modern Times stouts. We're gonna use our Modern Times Teku-ish glass, whatever this is. I don't think this is considered Teku. I don't know what this is called, but it's proper glassware because beer tastes better in proper glassware. Ooh, she pours pretty dark, and I like that. I'm telling you, I don't know if I'm a stout guy now. I've been enjoying the shit out of some stouts lately. So, pitch black in the glass, awesome dark mocha khaki head, 1.5 fingers. It's fluffy. It's got a bunch of little bubbles. It looks amazing. I always say that you could scoop that thing out and eat it. So, 13%. Let's swirl this and see what happens. Yeah, there's some alcohol like streaking down. Looks awesome, and that proper glassware. Modern Times always. I mean, they have the best merch. I say it all the time. Their glassware game, their shirts, sweatshirts, their league stuff, it's all amazing. So this is a year in the can almost. Hopefully the coconut's not all the way gone. I have high hopes. Shove our nose in it. There is still coconut there. Not like overwhelmingly this nose. So the problem with this beer is last night we drank Ghost Hawk's Grass from Horace. That nose was one of the best smelling stouts ever. This nose is pretty subdued compared to that, and they're about the same ABV, but so such is life. There's a good amount of coffee roast, and there's like that kind of toasted kind of coconut. It smells chocolatey too. Like, just think of like chocolatey roasted coffee with a little bit of coconut. The coconut's not super like I said, in your face. You kind of have to search for it. It's there. It's got kind of a sweet, kind of a tinge on the aroma, but think of like a big ass, like roasty, chocolatey stout. I mean, 13% and you don't smell booze, so let's go ahead and taste it. Craig, cheers. Thank you, sir. Coconut is much more present on the palate than it was on the aroma. That's fucking delicious. I will say, this beer is much more bitter on my tongue than last night's beer. And I think that comes from that massive coffee roast that you smell. That follows over on the finish. It sticks on your tongue. It bites into it. It's that bitter, like, coffee finish. When I said on the nose, think of like a big chocolatey stout. Super chocolate forward on the front of your tongue. That kind of milk chocolate. This beer's, it's not, I don't want to say it's sweet, like, it doesn't remind me of like those really sweet beatus, like pastry kind of stouts, but this is very desserty. It's decadent. It's got like that kind of chocolate cake chocolate taste to it. Like if you take a bite of chocolate cake, like moist chocolate cake with like chocolate frosting on it, think of those kind of chocolatey flavors. That coconut's still there. It's like kind of back of your tongue to finish. It's only there for a little bit though, because that overwhelmingly like bitter coffee roast just kind of takes over and that's really all you taste. If you're into coffee beers, you will love this beer. If you like desserty, chocolatey stouts, you will love this stout. The mouthfeel on this one, it's not to that Horus level, but it's much more full than the other beers that we've drank recently. I can keep naming them off, the Rasputin, the, what the hell else do we drink? Darkness, all those beers. This mouthfeel of this one is velvety. It's that medium plus, it's nice. It works with the chocolate flavor as well. It does, it gives you that desserty kind of chocolate cake thing. 13%, easy drinker. This is another one. I'll sip on this the rest of the night. The fire's going inside, we're watching Elf. This is an awesome Christmas beer. It was brewed in January. I know this is not like a holiday thing, but for me, watching Christmas movies and drinking this beer is awesome. It makes me want to get like a cookie and eat it with it, with this beer. So I really, really enjoy this beer. If you aren't into like big coffee beers, you probably won't like this as much. But I think the chocolatey, little bit of coconut dessertiness with that coffee roast is awesome. It's a great balance. I wish I would have drank this sooner. Craig sent this to me a while ago. I sat on it, to my fault. This with more coconut would have been fire. So interested to see you guys who drank this in January, what it was like. For me, this is still a solid A beer. I would say like in the 94, 95 range. Really, really good stuff from Modern Times. This in a bourbon barrel would be fucking fantastic too. So yeah, I'm gonna go 94 out of 100. So that is Beastmaster from Modern Times. Another solid stout for Stoutmas. Can't believe it's almost Christmas. So, like I said, if you guys have had it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Cheers.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.